I'm First Alert Storm Team meteorologist AJ Rickman. We are continuing to see winter weather advisories and ice storm warnings in effect for a significant portion of eastern Iowa. Areas along and north of Highway 30 remain under an ice storm warning. A lot of these ice storm warnings do expire around 6 p.m. tonight. Fayette and Clayton counties will hang on to their ice storm warning until midnight, while the winter weather advisory also remains in effect until midnight for many counties. This is going to be for hazardous travel, as the cold air has been very slow to leave today. As a result, most places have hung on to ice and a wintry mix through much of the afternoon, and that has created a continuous period of hazardous travel. We'll continue to see that as we go through the night tonight. Areas south of Interstate 80, however, have seen warm air work its way in. That created a transition from ice and wintry mix over to rain, and they have seen improving travel conditions through much of the day on Saturday. We are going to continue to see that frozen precipitation, maybe occasionally mixing with rain at times in some of those places along Highway 30, but in general, continue to expect hazardous travel as we go through the evening this evening. By the time we get to 8 p.m., precipitation is starting to taper off, but you'll notice still places around Dubuque and Prairie du Chien are seeing snow or perhaps a wintry mix, while areas south of I-80 are continuing to see rain. By the time we get to 10 o'clock, we do continue to see that precipitation taper off. By midnight tonight, most areas are dry. As we go through the start of your day on Sunday, we're going to keep mostly cloudy skies around. Notice winds are out of the south, and that is going to help usher in some warmer air. As we go through the night tonight, however, we are going to be watching for the potential for some slick spots to continue on roadways. Notice those temperatures are hovering right around that freezing mark, so areas that have seen ice accumulate on roadways today will be slow to see it melt, and there is the possibility that some places could see a little bit of refreezing on roadways, especially around bridges and overpasses and areas that have not been treated. We do see, like I said, that wintry mix come to an end, as well as any areas that have switched over to rain. We're also watching for fog that will develop tonight and last through Sunday morning. So between the fog and the slick spots on roadways, avoid travel tonight if at all possible. By the time we get to tomorrow, we are going to see warmer air work its way in. Skies are mostly cloudy, but highs are going to reach the upper 30s and lower 40s. That is going to help melt off any lingering slick spots on roadways and lead to improving conditions through the day on Sunday. We are also watching for another chance for some precipitation. Now this time it does fall as rain, and that will be Sunday night into early Monday morning, but you can see it's very light, very scattered, primarily along the Mississippi River, and then it quickly moves off to the east as we get into the day on Monday. There is another chance for some rain or snow as a weak disturbance comes through Tuesday night, but again, very light, very scattered in nature. As we have a look at the next 9 days, we are going to be seeing that mild air stick around through the start of your week on Monday, so that will continue to help dry us out and melt off any ice that's lingering around. And then colder air does return as we get to the middle of next week with highs in the 30s, lows in the teens and 20s.